Hi, this is Kirill, your Justice analyst, and I'm ready for a new reaction and analysis video. Today it's time to take a look at a small country sandwiched between Romania and Ukraine, and it's Moldova. Moldova has debuted in the contest in 2005 and immediately they got a place in top 10 with quite well-known bands Dobrze Zdób. Why quite well known? Well, because this band just tried to represent Moldova 3 times in the Eurovision Song Contest. Every time they won the national selection in Moldova. And then in the Eurovision, no one was really counting on them being a definitive finalist, but they managed to qualify each and every time, being 2 times in the top 10 and even having a 2nd place in the Televote in the Eurovision Final 2022. Let's go! Rock and roll. So Moldova is now currently on the streak of sending and returning artists. So as I said, 2022 was Dobrze Zdób, who finished so high. Then 2023 was Pasha Pafeni, who represented Moldova in 2012. So Moldova is trying out now this interesting tactics of sending returnees to the Eurovision. Maybe they don't have enough of their own talented artists. I'm not sure what's the strategy behind. But in 2022, as I said, we had Dobrze Zdób. 2023, Pasha Pafeni was returning after representing Moldova in 2012. And this year, Moldova picked Natalia Barbu, who was one of the first Moldovan representatives in the contest and who also brought Moldova to a very high place in the final with her song Fight. Oof, this note in the end of the performance is truly iconic. It was such a powerful performance. So when I saw that Natalia Barbu is back, I got so excited. I haven't watched the Moldovan selection because maybe for me personally, it's not my favorite one. I just only saw that our favorite Tudor was again back to the Moldovan selection, but again was not picked for the final lineup. So I'm not really sure what kind of song Natalia brought this year to Eurovision, because I believe Fight actually was quite appreciated by the fandom community. And seeing now in all the previous reactions while I was looking at the Eurovision scoreboard, Moldova on like dead last place somewhere jointly with Iceland, I was quite shocked, and it has to be some sort of a terrible song. So I don't have any high expectations. Let's just take a look, and it's Moldova in the middle. I'm not sure if there was any revamped version released in the meantime. That's why I will just take a look at the live performance of Natalia from the London Eurovision pre-party, because I hope there she's definitely performing the final product of the song. I also have heard that her live performance in the national selection was not the best, and I even saw from the pictures that she even wears the same outfit here at the London pre-party as what she was wearing in the national selection. So I just hope it will be enough, and if you think I really should take a look at the performance from the Moldovan national selection, please let me know down below in the comments. So let's go.
Listen your voice inside your heart, right in the middle.
Wow, she changed so much, completely different hairstyle. I would have not recognized her, but she looks still really stunning.
Open your mind, just like a door, right in the middle.
I love how it's starting with the violins, really beautiful, intriguing. It kind of tells you that some explosion is about to come. Love that.
Raise your wings, don't be afraid of falling down.
Oh wow, her voice is magnificent. Really, really beautiful. I still can recognize this beautiful sound to her voice. Stunning so far. I really love it and can't understand why it's ranked dead last with the Eurovision scoreboard.
All around the world is changing overnight.
Oof, this overnight was I cannot even like switch my voice so fast from this a bit higher vocals to like really deep ones. Really beautiful transition. She is such a professional vocalist, super impressive.
I want you to be happy all of your life, my beautiful angel, a work of art.
I want you to be happy all of your life, my beautiful angel, my work of art. Well, the lyrics are not really telling us much. A bit generic, also a bit strange choice of some lyrics. The beginning of chorus is, yeah, a bit shaky.
You live for sunshine, spread it around. I know your heart is filled with love.
Ooh, her voice is just absolutely incredible. I'm getting chills from that. This is super, super impressive vocal performance. It's too bad for Moldova that there are no juries voting in the semifinal.
Hey,
Ooh, doesn't this part remind you a little bit of Soarele și Luna last year from Moldova? Soarele și Luna was actually one of my personal favorites of the last Eurovision Song Contest. So far, I'm really enjoying it. I think it's like a very good continuation of that story which Pasha started to build up last year.
I feel your love inside my heart, right in the middle.
The arrangement is so beautiful. I really like this mix of the violins and some a little bit of electronic touch. It is actually going a little bit in direction of like Azerbaijani instrumentals. So I really hope that in the final lineup they are not somewhere next to each other because they might hurt each other a little bit. They're both kind of mid-tempo or so. However, Moldova has the switches after the chorus to a bit like a dancey part. So really cool. I really like it. So far, for me, it's hard to say which parts could be really appealing for the televoters apart from that dance break after chorus. Let's see.
All around the world is changing overnight. I want you.
I just can't stop adoring her vocals. It's such a pleasure to listen to, such a privilege that such a talented artist comes to Eurovision. It's really heartbreaking to see how low she is ranked in the Eurovision scoreboard and even by the bookmakers.
You live for sunshine, spread it around. I know your heart is filled with love. Hey, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Agility of her voice, the belts which she's building up there, absolutely stunning. The song I really like. I think this chorus is actually not powerful enough. For me, the real chorus, really like the catchy part, is the instrumental which comes after chorus with these claps. I think this is really efficient. I just really pray that they do some amazing visual for this part, because this is something where they can get the attention of the televoters. And so our talented Natalia can not only sing perfectly, she can even play violin. I think it's a beautiful addition to the song. I always like when they show us the talent of the singers, also from some different perspectives, like if, if they're showing some incredible dancing routine or if they're playing an instrument, it just shows us how diverse they can be. Really amazing.
Sing it together.
Okay, this whistling notes in the end, absolutely mind-blowing. It's so incredible. I'm definitely in love with Moldovan entry this year. Wow, I have to say I'm kind of blown away by the Moldovan entry this year. Well, maybe because I just had such low expectations. I was expecting a song which has solidified the last place in the first semifinal. And now I hear this. I think if the juries would be voting in the semifinal, it would definitely be in their top 5 because of such impressive vocal performance. With a televote, it's a bit harder to predict. But let's just analyze, first of all, the lyrics of the song. I have read that Natalia actually dedicated the song to her children. So she's telling to her children, raise your wings, don't be afraid of falling down, you know, like the whole life is ahead of you, just achieve the goals, I will support you with all the love which is in my heart. So very beautiful message. I think all parents can relate to her feelings. And who knows, maybe she will kind of show it somehow in the performance, or I hope at least the commentators, before she goes on stage, will tell about this message, because such a beautiful story has to be told. And now let's see how the bookmakers are ranking Moldova, even though I already know that. So as you can see in the bets to win the contest, Moldova is second to last. Only San Marino is lower than Moldova. And if we take a look at the qualifications chances from the first semifinal, Moldova is really on the last place with kind of the same coefficients as Icelandic Hera Björk has. So, well, now I actually am getting higher hopes for the song of Hera as well. I was really scared to listen to it because I thought, well, I will probably dislike it, but Moldova is so great. So no one is really believing in Moldova this year, even qualifying from their semifinal. So before we talk about the chances, I think we should definitely take a look at the running order Moldova has in the semifinal lineup. And Moldova has been given place 11. So they will perform between Finland and Sweden. Well, I have to say, after such a party crazy song from Finland, on one hand, people might just, don't even react to Moldova, just think, well, it's kind of boring, let's go to the next one. But on the other hand, the vocals of Finland, if Henry, the lead vocalist of that duo, will not really improve them in comparison to the Finnish selection, and it will be still kind of high-pitchy, difficult to listen to, then the song from Moldova will come as a sort of cure after the Finnish one. So it might really do well based on that contrast. But of course, after Moldova, the host entry Sweden will perform. I think this is the worst neighbor you can wish for in the semifinal lineup, because the audience will go crazy for the host entry. Sweden has also brought a very, very powerful performance. So they will just basically fully take all the attention from Moldova on them. So it's not really the best draw for Moldova. And now, if we talk about chances, I think that Moldova is rather non-qualifying this year. Even if I'm in love with the song, I think it's not something what televoters would usually tend to vote for. I think if they're looking for more like, slow tempo, ballad-like song, they would rather go for something like Ukraine or maybe even Serbia. Even though her vocals are the most impressive ones, I don't think this is something what televoters usually vote for. Maybe we can think about Rona Nishliu from Albania, who basically qualified also with great results from the televote based on her vocals. But Rona had that very, very memorable low note. Performance was extremely over-dramatic, and the performance of Natalia is, very classy, very professional, but it's not really giving you too much emotion, so nothing really what the televoters could be captivated by. But I still will say that putting her on the last place in the Eurovision scoreboard app is just a crime. So this is what I thought about Natalia and her song In the Middle. So as I said, unfortunately, I don't believe in her qualifying. I still don't think she will get the last place, because with this crazy, amazing vocals, it would be just an absolute crime to rank her last. So I definitely hope this will not happen. And I really hope that in the future, more of this kind of talented, very professional vocalists artists will come to the competition, maybe with a little bit more televote-oriented songs. Did you like the Moldovan entry, or am I the only one who has really enjoyed that? Please let me know down below in the comments. I would really be happy to meet some of more Moldova fellow fans this year. So please don't forget to subscribe to my videos. It would really help a lot to my channel. It would give me even more motivation to create more content for you. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.